Hello everyone, this is Gameboard and this is my first review video for a game that I already finished playing. Let's start with The Last Campfire. The Last Campfire is probably the saddest game I have ever played. I bought it on sale at the Nintendo eShop and I was able to finish it in 6 hours. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that this game isn't good. On the contrary, I find this game very good. I would describe it as a game about finding one's purpose in life. In this game, you start off as Ember, a cute little creature tasked to do something that was not really explained well. However, even with a vague starting objective, you don't need to be a genius to figure out that you need to explore the strange area you are in. It won't take long before you stumble into an abandoned campfire, and that is where and when your journey begins. Basically, there are abandoned campfires scattered around the region, and a ghost tells you to find the little embers and bring them back to the campfire. These embers are actually creatures, such as yourself, who turn to stones called Forlorns. Once you interact with the Forlorn, you will be warped into a puzzle reflecting the emotions and memory of that Forlorn. Once you complete the puzzle, the Forlorn turns back to an ember and goes to the campfire. The puzzle of each Forlorn is very unique, with its own set of mechanics. They range from easy to frustratingly difficult, but not difficult enough for you to actually give up and search Google for it. And that is actually related to the main theme of the game, which is moving on. That no matter how difficult the challenges are, you need to overcome them in order to move forward. The stories of each Forlorn are what make the story sad, and I can't help but interpret the theme of the entire game as about people struggling with depression and anxiety, dealing with regrets and existential crisis, and coping with death. Of course, that is just my interpretation. You need to play it to experience it yourself. The music also added to the somber theme of the game. In terms of graphics, playing the game felt like reading a children's book. The lighting was perfect, starting off as dim and dull, and then transitioning to light and colorful, as you light each campfire, mirroring how each Forlorn and the main character find renewed purpose and hope every time a campfire lights up. The voice narration was also excellent, adding to the overall feel of the game, which I would say is one of the strongest points. Overall, The Last Campfire is a game I would recommend for those who love solving puzzles with little or almost no hint at all. However, if you are sensitive to topics about depression and grief, you may want to check out other reviews before starting this game. As I said, this is probably the saddest game I have ever played.